The captain throws the ball to their bowlers. Certainly looks like the right decision. It's a pitch that will favour the bowlers first thing, and they'll be hoping to pick up some early wickets.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Great shot, through the gap.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field. Ahmed too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Rahman, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Hendricks was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one, though.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Doesn't beat the infield. 10 runs added there. South Africa are 23 for 1.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Ahmed from the south end. There's a chance if it hits. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Good pick up, big chance. Beats the field with a great shot. Brilliant shot there.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 8 off it. South Africa are 45 for 1.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Al Hassan, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts end all the way.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Too good. That is huge.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Gone. Gully with an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Stubbs, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Great shot through the gap. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Over, South Africa, a 68 for 3. Al Hassan from the south end. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, 7 off it. South Africa, a 75 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
No, terrible shot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Perfectly timed. End of the over, 9 off it. South Africa are 84 for 3.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Gone. Great catch. Out. What a screamer.
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. South Africa are 86 for 4. Mahmudullah, the spinner, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed the lot. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
Misses everything. Goes over the top with that shot. Needs to be on target. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, South Africa are 98 for 4. Mahmudullah from the north end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed.
Beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. A little too much width from the bowler, and it's just put away nice and easy square. Good shot.
Brilliant diving stop. Nicked it. End of the over. 5 off it. South Africa are 103 for 4. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Drilled that one away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Going with pace now. Nice shot, but straight to gully. There's a chance if it hits. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone, superb catch. Tried to go over, but has gone straight to backward point.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 4 runs added in that over. South Africa are 128 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beats the field with a great shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The bowler looks really confident. Great shot, just square a backward point. That might just make it.
It's too short and wide, this bowling. Don't need to give this batter much of an opportunity. They've put it away nicely through point.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Good pick up, big chance. Drilled that one away.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. 11 runs added there. South Africa are 147 for 5. Rahman, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Smacks that away through the gap. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Can't get that outside the ring field. Perfectly timed. Gone. Straight to long on, and it's a pretty regulation catch in the end. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone, there's not a lot left in this lineup.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Al Hassan, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. And gone. The fielder at long off had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No. Terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out.
Huge, that has flown.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Out. Fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. There's a chance if it hits. Rahman has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Final over in this innings. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Naughty was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. And the innings comes to an end. Bangladesh will need 190 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Rabada coming in.
Bowling fielders look really confident.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Got that away nicely. Great shot through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 4 runs added in that over. Bangladesh are 4 for 1. Norkia coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Drilled that one away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Well, caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Cuts that off well in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 11 runs added there. Bangladesh, 15 for 1. Rabada from the south end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Was quick onto that in the infield. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Doesn't beat the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Edge, but it drops safely. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
South Africa needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Might look to go big again here.
Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Drilled that one away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. 6 runs out of there. Bangladesh, 33 for 2. Norkia from the north end. going with spin now.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
Big edge. Can't get that outside the ring field.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Edged, what a ball! The end of another over. This time though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted.
South Africa are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Whacked away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
16 runs added there. Bangladesh, 56 for 2.
They've got through the power play with a very good run rate. They can afford to work the ball with a little bit more risk now. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Over Bangladesh, a 59 for 2. Jensen coming into the attack from the south end. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the over. Bangladesh, a 66 for 2. Maharaj from the north end. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark. One to get for 50.
Edge, but it drops safely.
A good innings, that's 50, a Simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Edged, what a ball! Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over, Bangladesh, a 93 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Massive outside edge.
A very defensive field, this.
Edged, unplayable. Nearly gets the edge. Markram with a great delivery there. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Huge edge. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Bangladesh are 100 for 2. No. Terrible shot. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Markram from the north end. Was quick onto that in the infield. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
14 runs added there. Bangladesh are 128 for 2. Maharaj back on now.
Is coming into the attack.
A very defensive field, this. A bit of a change up in the field now. Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicely played. Runs 1.
A few moves made in the field.
Look at that, used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary. Going with a more defensive field.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A change to the field, going very defensive.
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Markram coming back into the attack. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build.
He's got their tail up.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 5 runs added in the over. Bangladesh 152 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Rabada back into the attack.
Is going with pace.
Power and precision in that shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Norkia with a huge appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Over Bangladesh for 169 for 3.
169 for 3.
Jensen, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure. How will he reply?
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Massive chance. And taken it deep, fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. Just held on to a straightforward catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Bangladesh, 176 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Have to go for it now.
Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Al Hassan, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
we have just witnessed, right down to the wire, and the smallest of margins deciding it. Join us next time, where we hope we can deliver to you more of the same.